What's up guys, it's your boy Jay. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and this will be part 2 of what if Goku and Raditz has Frieza's potential. All I have to say is I'm really doing good on this series, especially now since I got 1 subscriber. Shout out to you, my boy. Also, by the time I would be uploading this video, this will already be Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Or this will be after Christmas. In that case, how was your Christmas? Let me know in the link in the description. Also, join my Discord. It will be in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get started on the what if.
As we previously left off, Raditz and Vegeta will pursue their destinies. Eventually, Raditz will go for an attack as Vegeta begins to dodge, saying that you're too slow for me, low class Saiyan. Vegeta will use a counterattack to kick Raditz away. Raditz will begin to catch himself in the air, eventually getting on the ground, saying that for the prince of all Saiyans, you're really strong. But however, don't underestimate a low class Saiyan, as Raditz begin to power up more and more. Raditz will be powering up more and more. Vegeta might be a little bit concerned. Huh? He had his power with him this whole time? It can't be. Although Vegeta can't says key to the moment, he can feel Raditz's ki pressure getting stronger and stronger. Eventually, Raditz will stop while he reaches his limit. He will look at Vegeta and say, this is a power of a Saiyan. Or should I say, a Super Saiyan, as he looks at Vegeta grinning. As Vegeta look at Raditz, saying that, don't get cocky now. Just because you're strong doesn't mean you will still get beat. As after Vegeta says this, he goes up for a punch against Raditz, but however, Raditz blocks it easily as a counter back, hitting Vegeta, as Vegeta would actually fall to the ground, but however, doing some gymnastics to get himself back up, looking at Raditz, as he's like, huh? That low-class Saiyan, how dare he? How dare he try to hurt my pride? Vegeta and Raditz will begin to scuffle. It's very clear that Raditz is in advantage. I mean, not just only power level, but just in general. Vegeta tried to get desperate. He tried to throw an artificial moon, but however, he was scrapped an idea, considering that Raditz also got his tail. Vegeta will try to get desperate. He's trying to find out someone he could win. He could try to cut off Raditz's tail, but however, Raditz will probably counterattack and eventually cut off his tail. No, that wouldn't work, as she says. Desperation, Vegeta were trying to blow up the planet along with Nappa and himself. Vegeta was willing to die just to not lose to a low-class Saiyan. As he charged his blast right towards the planet, Raditz would look at the blast, saying that Vegeta, it is your destiny to lose to a low-class Saiyan. You can't just be a coward like this. As Raditz would throw up his own blast, calling it the Double Sunday. As Raditz and Vegeta would have a beam struggle. But however, Raditz knows that he's gonna win. Vegeta is trying so hard, desperately. That ain't news, Raditz. But ultimately, Vegeta will be consumed by the beam. By the way, I forgot to mention, Raditz says his full power at the Double Sunday is around 30,000, because all we know in Dragon Ball is that your full power attack is stronger than you. Like, for example, Goku's full power Kamehameha was stronger than his base self. However, a little blooper, let's continue on with the story. After Vegeta gets consumed by the blast, Raditz will look on, saying that I did it. I finally did it. I accomplished one of my goals, defeating the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta himself. As Raditz will be laughing to himself, but however, his laughter is short-lived, as he can sense Vegeta's power. What? He's still alive, as he says. However, Vegeta's not in really good condition. The only reason why he lived was because of his same pride and his will not to die. If it wasn't for that, he would have already been toasted. And also, just barely getting out of the blast as it did some major damage. But however, the blast does nearly injure him as he desperately crawls back to his spaceship. However, Raditz will be watching Vegeta as he desperately does. As Raditz will be thinking, I could just kill him. But however, he doesn't. Instead, he let Vegeta go. The only reason why he let Vegeta go is because of one reason. The Super Saiyan, as he believes that he is now the Super Saiyan, he could probably take on Frieza. But however, he wants Vegeta to see it for himself.
Not to mention, this will also break his pride as well, as Vegeta begins to fly away.
Nappa will begin to fly away as well, as he didn't expect Nappa to leave as well, but however, he's just a pawn for Vegeta. As soon as everyone lifts, Raditz will destroy his star, saying, I don't need this. After that, Raditz will fly around to another planet to presumably train, and eventually get stronger enough to surpass Frieza himself. He doesn't know Frieza's power, but however, he heard out a rumor that Frieza has multiple stages to advance his power, but however, that's just a rumor, but however, this might be true. As if this is true, this will motivate Raditz even more, because not only he can beat Frieza, he can beat Frieza at his full potential. But after a small monologue, Raditz will begin training viciously and hardly to surpass his own goal, Frieza. As Raditz will begin to train, Vegeta and Nappa would be healing after the altercation they had with Raditz. Eventually, Vegeta and Nappa will begin to wake up as they already been healed, as they would gain a massive Zenkai. Vegeta and Nappa's power level would increase by let's say like 4,000. A small increase of Vegeta, but a double increase for Nappa. After they would get out the healing pod, Vegeta would be wondering, is Raditz really a Super Saiyan? He wonders to himself. So as Nappa, he tries to figure out what's going on. He will be interrupted by Frieza.
Frieza begins to walk towards Nappa and Vegeta. Nappa, Vegeta, and Neil will say, "Good morning, Lord Frieza."
Frieza ignores saying that what happened on that planet, gets straight to the point as he says. And also, what happened to the other Saiyan? Raditz, I believe? Vegeta and Nappa will be kind of shocked as they never thought about what they were going to say to Frieza. As Vegeta will speak of something quick. Vegeta will begin to say,
"We're on the planet scouting, but however, some inhabitants of the planet decided to show up and start to ambush us."
Me and Nappa barely managed to get alive, but however, we don't know the same about Raditz as we don't know his state was. These will kind of believe it, but however, there's one thing he wanted to ask. What happened to the scouters? It seems to just go offline, as Vegeta would speak of another lie quick, saying that during the onslaught of the battle, their scouters were destroyed. Frieza would begin buying this, but however, there's a tiny bit feeling that Vegeta is saying more than he let on. But however, this is more the truth for him. After getting his questions over, he goes on to scour says, Zorba and Doria, I have a very urgent mission for both of you as a matter of fact, as he begins to walk away, as Vegeta and Nappa begin to sigh, saying that that's bought us some time, Nappa. Vegeta and Nappa begins to leave Frieza's HQ. Queen will begin to harass Vegeta, saying that, look at you, the Prince of All Saiyans were caught off guard by some poachers, and so has his royal attendant. How embarrassing is this for the same race? As he begins to say, Vegeta look at Queen and says, you want to go at it? As Queen said, I would love to, but I already have a mission. He's trying not to die. As Queen will leave the spaceship. This will kind of infuriate Vegeta, but however, he doesn't do nothing. Instead, him and Nappa go alone into a different planet.
While the two Saiyans are doing their own thing, let's talk about someone else, Raditz, as Raditz will be training at this time. Eventually, he would be training, and out of nowhere, he will sense two familiar energies. One is Zarbon, the other is the Doria he suspects. Be prepared to fight, but however, it seems like they're not coming towards the planet he's in. They're headed towards the planet that he fought Vegeta in. As Raditz heads towards his space pod, going to the direction which in Zarba and Doria are going. Zarba and Doria would expect this, considering that Raditz would drop his power level and be right behind him.
Eventually, Zarbon and Doria will manage to get on the planet, as they both will decide to split up, considering that they could each hand these poachers along.
But little do they know, someone else is watching for the sidelines. As Zarbon and Doria will be exploring across the planet, Raditz will land his ship towards the planet. Eventually, he would choose two sides, go east or west. Raditz will be closing his eyes and assessing their key signatures. One is stronger, the other one's weak.
As he's trying to aim for the weaker one of the two, Doria, I got it, as he begins flying over there.
While Doria is searching, she ended up finding a scouter. Begin to contact Frieza, as Frieza will say, what's going on? As Doria will say, there appears to be a scouter on the field just lying here. The scouter seems to be in good condition. I'll ping the signal as soon as Doria says those words. The key bats come and destroy both of the scouters, one on Doria's neck, the other in Doria's hand. Doria would be shocked and surprised.
As he looked towards the direction of the key blast, he sees a familiar face.
Raditz, is that you?
As Raditz will be holding key blast saying, yep, it's me. Now it's time for you to die, Doria. Doria will look and start laughing in Raditz's face, and I mean just laughing.
As Doria will say, you really think you can beat me, a low-class Saiyan like you? As Doria will say, you know, it reminds me of that one time that I killed those bunch of Saiyans.
But Raditz will be shocked, saying that what you mean by that, Doria? As Doria will tell Raditz that he met this was Team Bardock. Let me tell you the quick summary. Basically, Doria killed every single member of Team Bardock except for Bardock himself. Bardock tried to have a revolution, but ultimately it was failed by Frieza, which resulting into killing the planet, along with the Saiyans as well.
Eventually, Raditz will take all this in, and eventually, He really wouldn't care. This confirms that Frieza should never been trusted in the first place.
As after this, Doria will tell Raditz, well, I guess you're gonna have to die. As soon after that, your comrades, Nappa and Vegeta will soon become useless to Frieza, and eventually, that's their downfall. And after that, they both die. Raditz will look at Doria. As soon as they were beginning to fight, someone else would appear. None under Zarbon. Zarbon will begin saying, Doria, you found the poachers? Raditz, as he looks. Raditz will begin to say, damn, there goes my cover. Raditz at this point really wouldn't care. I mean, yeah. Key Blast connect with Zarbon. Zarbon would immediately explode as Doria will watch. It will be shocked. He'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy now. We're just playing. As Doria will make up more and more lies, he's getting more desperate. But Raditz isn't buying it. He's determined to kill Doria. With one double Sunday, it's enough to eradicate Doria. As after this, Frieza would be kind of shocked, considering that he has no communication with them. Not to mention, Raditz is alive. I mean, he's not afraid of Raditz or no, nothing like that. Just wondering, what would they want from Raditz, and also, why is Zarbon and Doria contact him back? This question Frieza a lot. He wonders, this planet might be more valuable than he originally thought.
Anyway, Frieza would keep this back in mind, and he want to see this for himself. This planet
has strong warrior capable to take out Frieza's mid-tier fighters. This might pose a threat to Frieza. If he don't know how strong these poachers are, he'll go and investigate, along with the Ginyu force. As Captain Ginyu, Jace, Birder, Raku, and Guldo decides to come with him. Frieza will leave in his spaceship along with the other 5 as well, and with some of his henchmen as well. As soon as Raditz got done killing Doria, he will go back into training for this planet. Raditz will be training more intensely than he would be, just in general. He's getting ready to face Frieza. He doesn't know if the Ginyu Force or Frieza's coming, but however, he has to train just to get stronger. To mention, he's kind of getting low on rations. A few days will pass by and a familiar ship will come towards the planet. This ship is undoubtedly Frieza, of course, with 5 space pods leading towards it. Raditz will be ready for this moment. It's now or never, as he been prepared. He'd been training for this. Look at the 5 space pods. He initially Key Blast each one of them, which resulting in the Ginyu Force dying. It's the case, Raditz will shoot a Key Blast at the ship. The ship start going down, eventually falling into the planet's orbit, eventually crash landing. There will be no survivor other than Frieza on the ship. Frieza, one hand, will be kind of shocked, but infuriating. These poachers, they're ruining my plans. They're ruining everything. It's supposed to be a simple investigation, a simple wipeout towards the planet. Now, it's gone more deeper than this. Frieza will come out of the ship, looking around. He sees no one. As a matter of fact, he sees nothing. This is what more fury Frieza know. They're cowards. They'll attack from blind spots. As Frieza will have enough of this, he will begin charging the death beam towards the planet, towards the core. He doesn't care about this planet anymore. The planet could go to hell along with him, as he's shooting the death beam towards the planet. As soon as the beam hit the planet, it was countered by another beam, preventing it from hitting the core. As Frieza looks in the direction where the blast came from, he sees a familiar face. Then is none other than Raditz. Raditz? This ain't you, as he says. This doesn't make sense. They're a low-class scene. Scenes weren't supposed to be this strong. And he starts to think, no way. He couldn't be. As he checks the scouter, the second he checks it, it instantly breaks. Frieza would be infuriated. No way. He can't be this strong. This is possible. I would expect this for Vegeta, but not him. Frieza was triple in fear. However, as much as Frieza is a coward, he's not going to back down for this fight. He needs to prove that he's the top dog around here. And soon enough, he's going to kill Nappa and Vegeta. As Frieza will go to his full power, not wasting any time, Frieza will begin to rush at Raditz. As Raditz will begin to rush at Frieza, and they both begin to clash. But however, this clash will shortly end.
This part would end as well. Sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. If it make you feel better, part 3 will be 20 minutes long. As I just want to say, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for all supports. Thank y'all for everything. I really appreciate it, guys. And also, one more thing. The voiceover stuff is going to end, as I feel like that might be holding my channel back. Without further ado, I'm Jay with an E. Peace out.